Hi guys, I'm Eric,
And I'm Amanda.
and this is
We're
Korean
the
Adopt You Reunited.
And our video is going to tell you 10 things you need to know before you move to South Korea.
First on the list is packing smart.
So what we mean by that is make sure you have enough toiletries, so face wash, deodorant,
Shampoo.
makeup, just anything like that, toothpaste that you can't live without, because it makes it so convenient when you're trying to get settled in to a new culture, new surrounding. You don't have to worry about where am I going to find these things. And when you're packing, we highly recommend using the Ziploc airtight bags.
Yeah, the vac and seals were amazing. It probably gave us an extra 3 bags of luggage because of how much of Amanda's clothes it shrunk down.
Yes. Along the lines of packing smart, we also recommend bringing trinkets, pictures, memorabilia, anything like that that you think would make your home feel cozy.
Yep, you're going to be in a new place by yourself,
Yeah.
and you're going to want some of the comforts at home, so
Right.
definitely some pictures, definitely some snacks as well. We brought some tapateo and sriracha.
Spicy Cheetos,
Spicy
macaroni and
cheese.
cheese. So along the lines of that is I'd make sure that you go maybe even get a health checkup, get your teeth cleaned. We get all of our booster shots done, and even if you have a prescription, I got one of my prescriptions filled for the entire year, along with all of our vitamins for the year.
We brought a lot of vitamins.
The second thing you're going to want to do is get as much information about your apartment as you can.
Yeah, my wife was super smart and requested that her work provide her pictures and location information about where our apartment was going to be in Daejeon.
Yes, this is super key so that you don't get more shocked than you already are in a new country. So it was nice to have those pictures. It was nice to be able to kind of let everyone know, friends, coworkers, and show them where we're going to be living, so they felt more comfortable about that we'd be moving overseas in the first place. So now that that's at bay, the other reason why it's important is you get to know the state of your apartment. So what you need to bring and provide as far as getting everything settled. We basically had an empty apartment, so we knew we had to bring some more money. That way we can make sure it was suitable for living.
And then once you get here, make sure you do a super thorough check on the apartment as well. Take pictures, make sure if there's any holes in the walls, wallpaper that's torn. We had a door that was not opening and closing properly, and we didn't record it. And then the door handle broke, and they charged us $200.
Yes, so what we're saying is if you have a security deposit, if you have to put up some collateral, then just make sure if it's important for you to get it back that you kind of do a detailed walkthrough and you let the supervisors know ahead of time so they're aware. For instance, our refrigerator, all of the shelves were broken, so we knew that was important and we couldn't really even put anything in our fridge unless we got it fixed.
And we kept badgering them, and then they finally just gave us another fridge.
Yes, so just be upfront with those things. The third thing we'd recommend is if you are in the process of moving here and you had to do it really quickly, so in our case we sold our house, you might want to consider giving someone that you really trust power of attorney. That way if you have anything that's still kind of in the middle of being finished, the process, but you're not going to be able to sign or have e-signature overseas, give someone POA. And I was also in the process of selling our car, and we just finally got it complete. And if we had someone who had POA they could just sign, it would have made it so much less of a hassle. Finally, the other thing we'd recommend is giving someone deposit slips with your account number on it. So if you have any rebate checks from Costco, or for our case we sold our house, so if any checks were to come in the mail, you could have someone easily to make the deposit for you in the States.
Number 4 involves Facebook. Facebook has a lot of groups that you can join, but make sure that you request to join them early because sometimes it takes a while. Amanda got in like a week, mine took about a month. Now on these groups, they also are going to show you upcoming events for stuff that's going to happen. People talk about different places they like to go, shopping places. People are selling tons of stuff. There's people constantly coming and going, so we see a lot of people selling all their furniture, people requesting bikes, so just join a Facebook group.
Number 5, consider leaving a bank account in the States open. Since we've been here, we realize there's a lot of things that we really miss and that we need or we wish we had. So we buy a lot of things abroad, and then we have our family members ship it to us, and it makes it easy to have a bank account in the States because you can electronically pay other people or electronically pay and reimburse them in their accounts for the amount. And also it makes it easy because that way you'll see a discount because U.S. currency is a little bit higher over Korean won, so it's really nice to see that if I buy something in Korea and I use my credit card in the States, I'll get a nice discount. So that's another reason, an advantage to have a bank account in the States. You can use the currency to your advantage to get a discount, as well as you can pay other people quickly and efficiently to send you stuff that you're really missing and that you need.
Number 6, how are you going to communicate with your friends and family? So we like to use FaceTime and Skype. We prefer FaceTime, but if someone doesn't have Facebook, I don't know who, then you can use Skype.
My parents.
Yes.
So you can also buy Skype credit, which I use because my family, even though we had trial runs of Skype, it just is not working. So I buy Skype credit, and I'm able to call my parents' landline and make calls. It's really cheap. It's really convenient.
Yeah, because they still use that whole Canon string thing to talk. It's very high class.
Very. The other thing is think about different ways that you can still remain in contact. So one app I really like is called My Postcard. It's really easy to find on your phone, and I was able to send a couple pictures as well as just an update to our friends and family, and I sent them all through the website. Very easy. It was about $2 per postcard, and our friends and family loved it. So these are really ways that you can stay connected and also make it really like a fun, enjoyable experience that you're sharing abroad.
Yeah, and you make your own postcard. You can do a variety of pictures of different places that you've been and put them all in the same little thing. It's your own personalized postcard.
Number 7, when you get to your apartment, be ready to clean. That's all I gotta say.
My arm still hurt.
Yeah, ow.
Yeah, Amanda is a little bit of a clean freak, and we cleaned for like 3 days. The apartment was gross, and our next door neighbor, she's been cleaning for like, I swear, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think she's gotten gray hair because she's been cleaning so hard. And so, yes, it's natural to have a little dirt and grime here and there, but we're talking black mold in her shower, we're talking grease that's still dripping down from the vents, and this is very common in Korea.
The thing with Korea is it's almost like a rite of passage.
I was thinking the same thing. It is.
When you leave your apartment, it's almost like a game to leave it as dirty as possible. And then they just clean when they get to the new place.
So don't get upset. It's part of the experience. You're going to have to clean your apartment.
Number 8, learn some basic Korean. Being able to say yes, no, hello, thank you, goodbye, how much is this? It's very important, and it will make it a lot easier when you get here. Number 9, transitioning your cell phone. We canceled our contracts in the States and then had no service for when we were coming over here. Once we got here, though, that is when we got a month-to-month plan. I think we went through Olay, and we just paid for a month, had some just basic data. Once we got our art card, that's when we could actually sign up for a contract, and when things got a little bit easier, it was a little touch and go there without having a proper cell phone service.
Number 10, bring clothes for every season. When we came to Korea, I needed so many different things I had no clue I needed. So make sure if you're a girl, you're bringing plenty of skirts. It's going to be 100 degrees in the summer, 100 degrees plus humidity. And also in the work environment, it's really conservative, so make sure you have really high neckline shirts because you don't want to show any cleavage at all. You want to make sure that you're really conservative, so that way you have a good work experience.
Yeah, and for guys, it's really hot here during the summer. I brought a lot of collared shirts that were a little thick, but they were really nice, and I can't wear them. So get some thin materials, get some shorts. That's going to really help out.
Yes, and in the winters, make sure you have plenty of rain jackets. There's a monsoon season, and in the winter, just make sure that you have plenty of nice insulated jackets and rain boots, and
bring your mittens.
Bring your mittens and winter boots. So anything that you need, I think you should prepare for all seasons.
Okay, well that's going to conclude our little video, so make sure that if you have any comments or suggestions, you just drop them right down below, and you guys have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.